Hello, it's me, Janette, creator and owner of Pocket Letters and author of Janette Lane blog. How are you? Hope you've been well. Today's video is going to be jam-packed with helpful photo and image printing tips, as well as a look at how I use online graphics in my traveler's notebook, journaling layouts, and whatnot. Plus, I'm going to be doing a journaling process at the end, so stay tuned because I know it's going to give you lots of ideas for your own projects. Also, I'm all about that full disclosure and wanted to let you know that this video is sponsored by Graphic Stock. Now, I don't do very many sponsored videos, although there are offers, because I only like to promote things that I would personally use, and I really like this site. So what it is Graphic Stock is a membership website where you get access to royalty-free images, and this means you can legally print these images for your projects, and you can also explore their massive image library for free because they're giving away a 7-day subscription so that you can try it out and see how you like it. And during this trial, you get access to their library and you can have unlimited downloads. So check it out. I will have a link for you below. So let's get started. I'm going to be working on a journaling layout for my last day trip, which was to London. And I wanted to find some pattern paper that I could print up with a London theme, and also to find some cute illustrations that I could use in my journaling. And I'm going to just do this on Graphic Stock, do a quick search on Graphic Stock, and I'm going to show you just how it works. So all I did was type in London, and then their search engine looks through their site, which has the largest unlimited download library of not just graphics and photos, but vectors and illustrations. So if I really wanted to get super fancy, I could find a vector and convert it to an SVG and then cut out like a cool silhouette of like Big Ben on my e-cutter. But I don't want to do that because I'm kind of lazy right now. So I'm just going to show you how to download these images and then print them up for your journaling layouts. I'm doing a quick perusal here of all the images that I'm finding and then clicking the arrow to download on the ones that I like. And I'm going to be using Word to print up my images, so I'm only selecting PNG or JPEG file types to download. I also searched travel stamps because I wanted to find some like vintage looking illustrations for my layout, and this is exactly what I had in mind, so I'm really excited to download this. Now that I have all my files downloaded to my computer, I'm going to import them into Word, and I'm going to start with a new document and then click Insert, then Pictures, and then I'm going to locate my Downloads folder because that's where all my files downloaded to. And then I'm going to push Control and click on all the files that I want so that I can import them all at once onto my document. I like to arrange my images really close together for printing because I don't like to waste paper. So all I'm going to do here is resize and rearrange all these images and just make it easier for myself. And what I need to do is change the text wrap option by clicking to the right of each image and then selecting in front of text. And this makes it easier to like resize and manipulate your images so that you can arrange them like any way you want, any size that you want, and just makes it so much easier. So always click in front of text. And then I'm going to import some photos of my trip as well and use the same process as before, and also resize them to about 3.5 inches so that they fit on my traveler's notebook layout. And I'm going to arrange them so that I'm not wasting paper. Now that my images and pictures are resized and rotated so that I'm not wasting any paper when I'm printing, I have this white space here in this corner, and I want to insert a text box and type in some sentiments so that I can maybe use those in my layout. And I'm going to be using a typewritten font which is called Elegant Typewriter if you want to look that up, because I just love that vintage like typewriter feel. Now I'm ready to print, and in case you're wondering why my paper looks so long, that's because it's sized to A4. That's the standard size paper here in the UK. My images are all printed up now, and I'm going to cut them out with my paper cutter, but I'm also going to fussy cut some of these, and this might take a while, so I'm going to speed this up, trim this down, and I'll see you on the other side. So now that I have everything cut out, I can start my layout in my traveler's notebook. And if you'd like to see a flip through of my TN, please check out my last video where I go pretty in depth into what is inside my Webster's Color Crush traveler's notebook. I do a lot of travel journaling in this particular insert, and that's what I'll be working with today. And while I'm laying out all my photos and paper and trying to figure out how to fit a lot, like I have so much to glue down on these 2 pages, while I'm doing that, I wanted to remind you about the free graphic stock 7-day subscription. So what you do is you go to graphicstock.com/YouTube, or you can click the link in the description bar below, and you can start downloading and get 7 days of graphic stock for free, and you'll get access to unlimited downloads, and there is 350,000 graphics, photos, vectors, and so much more with a graphic stock subscription. And again, it's free for 7 days, so don't miss out on downloading some super cute illustrations and images for your crafty projects. I'm using this train timetable as a background, and what I love about these, and also ticket stubs, is that often I think we forget that we feel we have to use these as is, but they're so much cuter if you die cut them into fun shapes, or if you trim up your tickets into hearts or banner shapes. I think that way they're so much more practical because I have so many tickets. I don't know what to do with them anymore, so I figured that at this point I need to start using them as backgrounds or die cut them into fun shapes for my travel journal layouts. Now that I have a rough idea of how I want my layout to be, I'm going to start gluing things down. And also, if you notice those interactive panels that I just made with that teal cardstock, I got that idea from Daisy of My Green Cow, and I will link her channel down below. She has a ton of great tutorials on doing traveler's notebook layouts that I think you're going to love. Friends, I don't know about you, but this right here, this is my happy place. Just gluing stuff down and trimming and rearranging. It's so much fun for me, even just watching it again. After I am done filming, I go back and watch it because it's just, I don't know, it's so therapeutic for me. And I started collaging when I was in 7th grade, and since then it's always something that I've absolutely loved to do, just cutting paper up, gluing it down, having fun. Let me know how old you were when you discovered your crafty side, because I love hearing from you and also learning more about you. So let me know in the comments below. I would love to know when you first started getting crafty. While you're watching me work, I wanted to share 3 tips on journaling with you. The first is don't take it too seriously. I feel like sometimes as crafters we put such pressure on ourselves to achieve perfection, to get the perfect layout, the perfect embellishment, the perfect washi tape pattern, and that's not fun, and for me that adds stress to something that's supposed to be a happy outlet for you. So just have fun and don't take it too seriously. My second tip is that journaling is not linear, and let me explain that. So when I'm filming a tutorial, I try to journal and do my creative process sequentially. So first I'll lay the background down, then the photos, and then the stickers, and then the small details. But as you'll notice, it's not a linear process. So you'll see me going back and forth, adding bits and pieces like here and there, changing my mind about certain elements, pulling things off and starting over, and that's okay because journaling is not linear. And you might think that this third tip is kind of funny, kind of weird, but that's okay. I recommend having a pen in hand and a scratch piece of paper on the side. Well, actually not in hand because you're gluing it down, but you know what I mean. Just have access to some pen and paper because I find that I come up with ideas when I'm crafting and they're always kind of unrelated. So I'll think of a fun snail mail idea while I'm journaling or an embellishment idea for a pocket mail because when you're crafting, your creative side is awake and active, and you just have to be ready to write down those ideas that come to you during this process. Let me know if that's something that you guys also experience, because I find that when I'm crafting, that's when I come up with my best ideas for like other stuff. So at this point, you might be thinking to yourself, Jeanette, you just covered up that super cute London print paper. What was the point of printing it up then and gluing it down if you were just going to cover it? Well, I know. And you know what? It's just one of those things that happens. And I was going to try to go for a more simple layout, but I got a little bit carried away. And that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. These stickers I'm using are Mambi planner stickers, and I will link them below. Sorry that they're out of frame, I had them in my lap. So now I'm adding some sentiments with some alpha stickers and also gluing other stickers down here and there. Well, that's it for today, friends. Don't forget to check out that link in the description bar for your free 7-day subscription to Graphic Stock. And a big thank you to them for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it. And if you'd like to see more of my crafty projects, then you can head to Janette Lane Blog on Instagram. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!